So like I was saying, but so for instance, we had like previous order flow broken here. So we waited for a new order flow for sell. So if price is, for instance, bullish, like price is bullish like this, yeah. So we expect price to create like a sell order flow so that we can trade into the order flow to continue to buy. Like that's like pretty much what you are looking for. Now, I want you to also understand that in as much as we are looking for this to happen, it is not also a guarantee. Sorry. It's not also a guarantee that these areas are going to hold for itself. You get it now? It's not also a guarantee that these areas are going to hold for itself. All it just means that there's a high chance that this area is going to give us a pullback so that we can continue to buy from the buy order flow, yeah? Probably from the open or the extreme, whichever way it comes. So these are the ways you want to just like, how will I say, you want to expect price to play out. So because he gave you a sell order flow is not a guarantee. In fact, most times what price does is price looks for something on the higher time frame. Yeah. Here, let's say price look for something on the higher time on my drawing. So price look for something on the higher time frame. For instance, if I have this as my sell order flow, yeah, and let's say we have this price action. Now this is London. Let's assume this is London. So we have sell order flow. We already have a buy order flow from here. So we're expecting price to buy. And we're expecting price to sell to give us a pullback from here. In fact, I would rather trade this. I would rather wait for price to do this so that I can take this deep pullback to continue to buy. And this is why I said that. Because this order flow that was created from the previous day, because we are bullish, because price is bullish, this may most likely be an inducement for the mitigation of something on the higher time frame. In fact, like last week, this was what we traded all through. Yeah, this was like what we traded all through. We realized that these levels didn't hold price for pullbacks. Yeah. So price will have to break them, mitigate something on the extreme here, on the higher time frame, and give us that deep pullback that we're looking for. Now, I want you to also note that you see this thing I just drew here. This is a high probability setup. A high probability setup, but catching this retracement sometimes is very, very difficult. Trust me, it's very difficult to catch retracements like this, especially when you are not reactive to price. You want several confirmations for you to trade this. You may most likely miss out on these big moves because sometimes when price takes out a sell order flow like this that came from the previous day, of course we are bullish. If you want to have like a retracement, the retracement used to be very much bigger when price takes out the sell order flow. It mitigates something on the hard time frame. And most times they don't even waste time here. It mitigates the extreme and then we are having a sell happen. You understand that? So I would rather want price to, if price is bullish, I would rather want price to take out sell order flow during London so that I can catch the big move than even respecting it. Do you understand that? I want price to take out this sell order flow. And now, how do I get in? So for instance, if price takes out my sell order flow, what do I want to see here before I get in? It's simple. There's nothing complex you want to see. You want price to mitigate the extreme. Go down to your M1. Look for bearish candle close. Just M1 bearish candle close at this level. And we are done. I mean, you get in, put your stop loss, try as much as you can to cover this high. That's all. Bearish candle close at this level. That's all you need to get. And if you are selling this, your first target, if you want to be very conservative, your first target should be, let me delete some of this. So your first target, if I'm getting in from here, my first target should be these areas that was violated. Yeah, that's my fault because sometimes you can have like a pullback, then a remitigation to continue to sell. You get it now? So this is my first target here. And then ultimately, the buy order flow for the day. Do you understand that now? Please, I don't know if you understand that, let me know so that we can continue. I want to be sure that it's going.
Like this.
You got it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And but now is there sorry.
yeah,
So, okay, is there any model I can use that will allow me to use limits
limit order
apart from this? Yes, like is there anything I can look for inside after that mitigation to use limits? Because this
is
I'm not sure.
the thing is there's nothing that I can give you. Like there's no the only thing is if you have like let's assume you have your sell order flow, yeah, here from
Yeah.
previous day and you have a higher time frame structure here. The only thing you want to do is that expect this to be taken out, especially when you are bullish. Yeah. Now, if price takes this out, there's nothing you need. You can just set your limit here, put your stop loss above the high of the higher time frame level. Or better still, if you want to, like, if you don't want to use limit, when it comes in, maybe you can use like an alert. When it comes in, you find your bearish candles, you can just hit the trigger button and allow it to run. It's as simple as that. Or if you are not always available on your charts and you find your sell order flow intact from previous day, and then you have a higher time frame stuff at this level, just set your limit at the higher time frame stuff. You don't have to. There's no rocket science to it. Just set your just set your higher time frame, your limit at the higher time frame zone. That's all.
Then that's the
Just
extreme.
yeah, as much as you can cover the highs or the lows, as the case may be.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. That's all you need. But trust me, this works 100%. Like I don't know, I don't say 100%, but trust me, most of the times this works like magic. And I can show you these things countless number of times. In fact, last week this was like what played out all through the week. Yes, we were just, and some of them I was even reluctant to even get in on them. Some of them I got in on them. Like in this case, I got in on this one here. I got in on which other one? Uh, okay, this one we didn't get in because I was kind of contemplating if this was a break because of my broker. It was not. It was equal. It was an equal high. So this would have been a very beautiful entry. Would have gotten on this one. Then which other one did I get in on? I think which other one? Yeah, I got in on this other one here. Also got in on this one here. We got in. Okay, we didn't get in on this one. We missed this one. This buy was a beautiful one too. Then we got in on this sell here. This one happened, man, outside my trading time, and I was sad. This buy and this sell, happened
Mhm.
outside my trading time. But I can show you these schematics playing out now. First thing first is the rules. What are the rules for picking your higher time frame order flow? It must come from previous year. I guess this is where many of you guys are like finding it difficult to reconcile the whole stuff. Now, like what happened on Friday, we didn't have a buy order flow from previous day. The buy order flow happened in London. You get it now? So let me zoom into this. I guess this should be H1. Yeah. So this was H1. So buy order flow. Can I delete this? Let me delete this real quick. So buy order flow happened from Asia, from London. It shouldn't come in at London. It should come in always during Asia or something. Yeah. So if you look at this price action very well, when we had like this break of
Sorry, come again. Sorry, come again. What shouldn't come in at London?
your buy or sell order flow, it should not happen in London. It should always
Of the
happen
previous
at
day.
yes from the previous day, max and Asia. You understand? It
Okay.
should always come in at Asia or close of NY. If it comes in during London, it may most likely not hold. In fact, 70% of the time it doesn't even hold. You understand that now? So 70% of the time it doesn't hold when it comes in at um at London during sessions. You don't want to jump in on those kind of order flow during sessions. So I've seen it countless number of times that it doesn't hold. So what happens if it comes from previous day is that you are sure that price is price was finding it difficult to break that level. You understand that now? That's what you want. That's what that will guarantee you. That price at some point was finding it difficult to break that level. So it gives you more confidence to trade your buy or sell order flow that came from previous day, because you know that if that level wouldn't have been respected, price would have taken that level out the previous day, correct? Yeah. But for the fact that that level was respected, there's a high probability that that level can still be respected during sessions. You get it now. So that's the reason why you don't trade it. If you don't find it from previous day, then you don't have it. You have to just wait for it to play out the next day. You get it now. Um,
Yes, yes,
what's
I can hear.
happening? What is happening to my system is slowing down order flow. So we didn't have the buy order flow from the previous day. So what happened was that we had it in London. Then I told you guys, be careful for trading these buys, because that order flow that happened in London may most likely be induced. I would rather take a higher time frame structure from the left here and buy this than trying to buy it from here. You get it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that was what happened. Like, I mean, I was telling Anton that this is what I'm looking out for now. And I can also show you, I can also tell you why we missed this buy. And I've seen that happen a number of times in the market as well. So that's how I learn. I look at circles. I look at how price repeats itself. Yes, so I get to take notes and look out for this stuff, subsequently as price plays out. Now, what happened here was that in London, we realized that, okay, that was during Asia. Look at Asia. Asia took out our sell order flow here, this last structure here. Remember, this was the order flow. This was the order flow. Then price took it out here during Asia. So during Asia, price was supposed to give us a break back. Yeah. Because now we are now bearish. So we had this was where the buy, this was where the buy failed to continue buying, then failed. So this is our sell order flow. This is the highest point of our sell order flow. Yeah. Now, buy order flow violated here. And then we are waiting for buy order flow to be created. At least it should come from Asia. What happened was that it didn't come from Asia, because what do we want to see? We want to see a bullish candle, a bearish candle, and then the bearish candle violation. Because indicative of the fact that the buyers have not taken over at least one break. You get it now? Then we can confidently take this to continue buying. That's like what we are looking out for sell order flow. So, but if you look closely, you realize that there was no such thing that happened from the H1. This is not from the M15 or anything. You must find this on the H1. So let me clear this so that so if you look at this structure, this is Asia. So let me hide this. So from Asia, there was no break. You understand that? We just had a bullish candle, bearish candle, no bearish candle violation. So if this level is violated, that's when we can articulate our order flow, yeah? Yeah, so now, or rather this level, look at this level, buy candle, sell candle, we want these levels to go, at least these levels to go. So if I turn on my section box, you'd realize that this didn't happen in Asia. Yeah, so my Asian session is not correct. So this is 7 o'clock. This candle here is actually 7 o'clock, this one here. So Asia stops at 6. So look at it. At 6 o'clock, we didn't have any break. So I have to adjust this. Yeah. So look at it. Look at the time at the bottom. This is 7 o'clock. So this is London. London starts at 7. Frankfurt. So at 7 o'clock, there was no break of this high. So the price broke this high during London. So that was the reason why buying from this low was a low probability for me, because there was no buy order flow. You get it now? There was no buy order flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would rather trade because we don't have a buy order flow, I would rather trade from these levels here. Is it these levels?
Yeah.
I'd rather trade from these levels. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah, I guess that was the level. Now, because there was also a news event during that time. I'd rather trade from these levels here than trade from this level. So what do I want to find here? I just want to find a bullish candle close at this level, either at the mitigation or at the sweep. I just want to see a bullish candle close, and I'm very much okay. So let's go down to the M1. Where is this? Yeah, so M1. So look at the levels that was swept. Look at the level here. Swept. Let me turn this into, see that? That's our level from the higher time frame. So as soon as price sweeps it, I just want to find a bullish candle around that area. I don't care. Yeah, just one bullish candle. Look at the bullish candle, yeah. So there was no bullish candle around these areas, correct? Until price swept it. So I had a bullish candle, and then I'm good to go. I'm very much fine to take my trade from this level. Yeah. And where is my target for this buy? Because this is not, let me also go down to H1. So now, remember I took this sell. And why did I take the sell? It's pretty much simple. I told you price violated our last buy order flow, correct? Here. So as soon as price violates our last order flow, what are we looking out for? We are looking out for price to create a new order flow. So if price takes out a sell order flow, it is expected of price to create a new sell order flow. But before price creates this order flow for us to take trade, there are few places you must look for your continuation. For instance, the moment price took out this sell order flow, this buy order flow, I know that we are bearish. Am I correct? We are bearish. Yeah. So where am I supposed to look for my sell continuation until price gives me a buy order flow? Where am I supposed to look for sell continuation? First, we are looking for that sell or continuation from flip zones. So for instance, let me assume price takes this out, takes it out. So buy order flow violated. Why am I supposed to take this sell continuation? From this flip, the reaction that took out this level is the first place to take my sell. You get it now?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first thing I want to do. Where am I supposed to continue my sell? This is the area. Do I have a buy order flow being formed? Yes, because if you have a buy order flow being formed from previous day, now you know where to take your buy from. You now know what to take your sell from and all of this stuff. Where is the extreme of my sell order flow? This is it. So a couple of levels from here, price can decide to come back into this guy, sweep it, and continue to sell. That was exactly what happened in London. So we had this reaction. This was the buy reaction that took out this level. Yeah. So I waited for price to come sweep it. See that now? Let me turn on this. Yeah. So I waited for price to come and sweep it here. After price swept, it mitigated something on the higher time frame. Because I know we are bearish, I wouldn't want it to come into this extreme because, of course, this is a bearish move. Obviously, price has taken out number of structure. Look at this structure here on H1. Taking out this structure. That I want to see. On the M1, I just go to my M1 at that level and I find my entry. As soon as price took it out, look at it, it mitigated this guy, this extreme. Look at it. Beautiful. I have a beautiful mitigation here. After taking my flip, yeah? And then I got in here.
Yeah.
I got in here. Simple. Stop loss above the highs. So when price mitigate extreme like this, don't look for your bearish. The only thing you need is just a bearish candle close. Look at it. After that bearish candle close, you enter. Make sure your stop loss is above the high. That's all you need. Because we don't have a buy order flow, where's the target? The lows. Because this buy order flow was created in London, so I don't trust it. That was why I held my trade to this point. You see that now?
Yeah.
Then when I go to my H1, on my H1. So now, remember price gave us a buy order flow in London here. So this area was supposed to, when price took out this structure, this area was supposed to continue to buy, that failed. So what happened? This area becomes the sell continuation area. And I can show you what to look out for here. As soon as we had this break, your flip, like, I don't know how to, maybe when you begin to interact with price much more, you get to understand like reasons why I take trades from where I take them from. Because looking at this, when price took out these levels here, originally price is supposed to buy, continue. But I knew that because we don't have a buy order flow, we are bearish already. So that's the reason why I sold from here. People who wanted to buy from here were taken out. So this was where people wanted to buy from, because after this break of structure, they want to engage here, you get, and continue to buy. And what happened? Failed. So at what point did this area fail? M1. Just find your stuff on the M1 there. That's how you trade your continuation, yeah? So I told you guys,
Okay.
the reaction that took out that level, because if that level was supposed to sell continue, it would have sold, yeah? This area would have sold. What happened? Price came, reacted, and took it out. Price was supposed to mitigate this, react from that level that took that guy out here, and continue to buy. You get it now? This area was supposed to meant to buy after the sweep. It was meant to continue buying. But what happened? It failed to continue buying, and that area becomes my next sell area. You see that now? So you find your bearish candle close, you enter stop loss above the highs, above these highs, and then you are good to go. If you cut these two trades and probably cut this one here, or these three trades, you are done for the day. Are you getting it now?
Yeah.
You are done for the day. Like literally, I would have gotten into this trade. I got into this one. This one I missed it. I just came, I saw this guy here, so I didn't bother to enter anymore because I know that we're going to sweep this guy. Now I was also waiting for price to get into these levels, and I'm still studying this thing. I'm just about to share with you. I'm still studying it, making my findings, and I've seen it happen a couple of times, and it's very, very powerful. I'm going to start engaging it as soon as I see it. So I was waiting for price to come into these levels here, at least the extreme of this level, so that I can take my buy. Yeah, but price, unfortunately, the moment price swept this guy is here, swept this guy here, he had a massive buy, like massive, massive buy. Yeah, he had a massive buy. Now, the reason why price didn't get into this level before the buy happened was because, one, we already had the intention from here. Price already given us like a bullish a H1 structure here, and then price came and swept it. Price didn't need to mitigate this guy for us to have this big move anymore. So if price would have mitigated this guy, what would have happened was that price wouldn't have given us this initial buy. The mitigation would have come from this guy. You understand?
Okay.
This mitigation,
Okay.
this one would have just come straight into this one here, and we'll have this buy. But for the fact that it didn't come straight into it, then we had a massive reaction back, and then price came and took out this low again. Trust me, I've seen this happen a number of times. And the same thing I can show you happened here too. I waited for price to come into, I don't know why price is even avoiding this level. I waited for price to come into this level. I waited for it. And he just reacted from here and moved. And look at the buy. Saw the buy. This is H1. Look at this massive buy. What happened? You see, after we had our break here, price came and just swept the low and gave us the reaction. It didn't have to mitigate. because this was the last buy order flow. I remember that day. This was the buy order flow that was violated. So buy order flow violated. Price took the flip zone. You see that? And gave us a sell reaction that took out this low again, and then had the buy. Price didn't need to mitigate anymore. See that now? Exactly what happened here again. So I just took note of it. The next time I see this kind of price action, probably I'm waiting for not that my zone was wrong. Like obviously everybody was waiting for this mitigation. Like it's so obvious. So and I also realized that because everybody was waiting for it, those guys know it that everybody is waiting for this zone. They have to just improvise, look for something to sponsor the massive move without this mitigation. And there's every high chance that people that are buying from here now can be liquidated. Like the chances are high that they can be liquidated and will have this. You see that? So that zone you are waiting for, they will just use that liquidity because the move has happened already. Like the move I'm waiting for in that zone has happened already. Look at it. It's a massive move that's happened already. So it's a missed trade for me. You get it now. So basically, that's the concept of last higher time frame structure or last higher time frame order flow. It must come from previous day. It shouldn't come from London. Note it. It shouldn't come from London. Trade in the direction of the previous break of your last higher time frame order flow. So if price takes out a sell order flow, look for sell continuation first. This is what I mean. In this case, price took out a buy order flow. Yeah? Price took out a buy order flow. I'm looking for sell because right now sellers are in the market. The reason why this buy order flow is broken is because sellers are in the market. I'm looking for how to sell it. Sell it until you mitigate a higher time frame stuff. Sell it until you mitigate a higher time frame stuff. Are you seeing that now? So in the same breath, if price is taking out a higher time frame structure for buy, keep buying it until you mitigate something on the left. You see that? So you keep buying until something is mitigated on the left. Buy until something is mitigated on the left before you can get the massive move you are looking for. Is that understood? Is that
Yes,
understood?
sir.
You have questions, please ask. Let me know.
Can you hear me?
Any question? Please, you guys ask questions. I don't have much. I just believe you guys understand this stuff. So ask questions. Anything you don't understand right now, ask. I'm here for you guys.
Can you hear me?
Do you have fun now?
Can you hear me?
I can barely hear you. If you're using
You are
headset or
sounding far.
is that?
And D is sounding far, like very
Yeah,
far.
he's sounding very, very far. Or you can even type on the chat box if you can, so that I know.
What of
We are
now?
already three here. Okay, three of us. Three of us. All right.
Still the
So
same thing. Can you hear me now?
yeah, I can barely hear. Just I can hear you. I will manage it.
Okay, what I'm going to ask is I want you to confirm. You said for an order flow, right?
Yeah.
Before you want to enter in a new day now, first
Yeah.
of all, the order must come from the previous day one.
Yeah.
It must not come from London session,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah. It must not come
Okay, and I wanted to confirm something. Is it
from.
compulsory it fixed structure?
Is that what?
Is it compulsory it structure?
How to reach?
Check what's on my phone. Wait, let me leave the meeting and come back.
Okay. Okay, I didn't get that question.
Okay, boss. Is there a number of times another flow can be mitigated before it's
But
before it's sweat? Like, is there a safe number of times?
now the thing, yeah, okay. Now the thing is that there is no amount like price can it can be so crazy that price can mitigate more than 4 times. Like, okay, let's even use this one as a case study. Look at this zone. I knew how many times I was not ready to sell at this zone. In fact, I was not ready to buy this and a bought. I was not ready to buy this and a bought. I was not ready to buy this and a bought. Are you seeing that now?
Yeah.
So you can tell that there's no amount of time. The only thing is just for you to just be reactive. Yeah. React. Don't be afraid to take your loss, bro. Like, don't be afraid to take it. Take it and rest. You understand that? Because if it will come, trust me, it's going to be massive. You see that now? Uh-huh.
Okay.
Especially when you are even in line with the trend. For instance, like when you are in line with the trend, like right now, if price comes back to these levels, I'll be glad to sell, to look for sell these levels. Yeah, I'll be glad
Yeah.
to look for sell. I'll be glad because we are bearish right now on intraday. Yeah, until this guy is gone, I'm going to be looking for good sales. You see that now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how this thing works. Until this guy is gone, looking for good sales in these areas. Yeah. So right now, the only thing is expect, like, if price is giving us a buy order flow now, let's assume we have this. Expect these buy order flows to be taken. You're looking for something on the left here that you can be looking for your buy. Yeah. So let's assume price now comes like this and gives us a buy order flow. So you can have this price. In fact, I want it to be taken safe. I would like the price to take it out. The moment price takes it out, I'll look for something here to mitigate, and then I'll buy it. You get it? But sometimes this kind of buy will buy as if you want to start like the way. Imagine this kind of buy that last Friday. You think,
Mm.
this thing now will be bullish. You get it?
Mm.
You just think that now we are bullish, but it's just retracement, though. It's just retracement. So this, in fact,
Actually.
but I want this. If price is creating buy order flows, I want them to be taken out safe. Like, that's for me a high probability. When price takes them out, I'll be looking to buy from these areas like this. Like, just bullish candle close is enough. Either at the extreme mitigation or at the sweep of them is enough for me to buy it. Enough. You get it now? Enough for me to buy it. So expect buy order flow to be taken out when you are bearish. Expect sell order flow to be taken out when you are bullish. You understand?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. In fact, expect it. I didn't say you shouldn't trade from them. Yeah, you should. If you want, you can take a risk from there. If you find in fact, I would like to see an extra confirmation for me to even take my buy from buy order flow extremes. You understand that? Yeah, I would like to see an extra confirmation. But when the moment price takes them out, oh, I'm very confident. It just comes to mitigate a higher time frame stuff here. I'm buying. You see that now? And what you need at that levels to buy it is just bullish candle close on M1. Nothing serious. You understand that? Like, nothing
Yeah.
serious. There's nothing. You're not looking for one complex chalk. You are looking for one MSU. Nothing. Because trust me, look at all this kind of. Do you think that one MSU happen here or one chalk will happen here? Do you think one
Yeah. So
MSU?
that's the issue.
Do you
That's
think
the issue now.
That
That's
joke,
why I'm
that
just
that that
missing out
joke.
on all this.
so? There's
I I
nothing.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, like, you don't need all of those stuff to happen here because of where you are, the levels you are trading from. If you are trading from the right levels, trust me, you are going to get impulsive moves, like very, very high moves. Imagine this kind of move, this kind of buy. Imagine this kind of sell. Imagine this kind of sell. Imagine this. Look at this kind of buy, for instance.
I'm waiting for him, sir. I'm waiting for joke.
You are looking for chalk where you are supposed to just look for bearish candle close and bullish candle close. That's all you need. So some of you guys wonder how we just get into trades, and yeah, This guy, you sure
Yeah.
this guy is showing me confirmation? The confirmation I need is just, in fact, sometimes as the candle is even forming, I will just put it in my head that this candle is going to form bearish because I know that I'm in my right level. I'll just execute.
What
Yeah,
if, sorry,
yeah,
can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
I said, what if that POI now, for example, is very big? Like the POI now is about 20, 15 pips.
Now I know what you're trying to do. Something like this, yeah.
Yes, now it's very big.
Now what you want to note is that first of all, you've had a lot. Look at this one, sell order flow taken out here.
Yeah.
Sorry. The thing is, you want to see if sell order flow fail or buy order flow fail. Forget about the zone. The moment buy order flow fail and sell order flow fail, you're not looking for zones
Yeah.
again. You're looking for pure mitigation. Like this one now, sell order flow failed here. Bullish, the extreme failed here. This guy, look at this candle here, swept. After this candle sweeps, what am I looking for?
Mitigation.
Bearish candle close here. I'm done.
Yeah.
The moment,
Well,
look at this one. This is the high. This is the last sell order flow level. This one.
yeah.
The moment
Mm.
it's taken out, higher time frame H1 level here is also swept. Why am I not selling this one? The same thing happened on Friday. Look at it. Buy order flow broken, correct? Here.
Yeah.
Then price came back, gave us a buy order flow in London. I told you guys not valid. It was broken here. Higher time frame level swept here. Why are you not buying this? After one M1 bullish
Now
candle,
that's
let's go down to
okay.
M1.
Okay. I've gotten a single confluence now.
You see that
And
now?
other people should be swept first. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If order flow is swept, higher time frame level is mitigated or swept. Just look for
Exactly.
bullish or bearish. Can look at it now. After the bullish candle close here, why are you not buying this?
So, well, the thing is, right, there's also one more thing.
Yeah.
Before, in that POI, that bearish candle can close, like it can happen twice or thrice,
Now,
more than once.
yeah, what happened is that if you are in your right zone, I find out that if you are in your right zone, it happens only once. And price is going to find it difficult to even take it out again.
Manipulate.
Look at this one now. But if he takes it out and didn't close like with momentum, he closes like with weak, it's still valid. He can do double inducement like this, something like this. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So it's very valid. Only candle close. That's candle closure is what you're looking for. Should I send another link
So,
because this is going to expire now? Do we still have more questions so that I can send another link?
I still have a question.
Right now, let me send another one.